Hello. So I'm David, social media and digital marketing strategist out here in Arizona, founder and co-owner of Inspired Marketing and Design, our little web design and digital marketing business in Gilbert, Arizona. So that's not the reason for this video. The reason for this video is we just did a 3-month case study for a window coverings company that we have as a client. So basically, this video is for other window coverings companies uh, across the U.S. Who knows? Maybe this is going to be applicable in other countries as well. But basically, just so everyone knows, this whole everything that was done right here, we're in Arizona. There was a lot of local kind of local focus on everything, but we have Facebook ads and Instagram ads running. We have Google ads running. We have organic SEO and organic local SEO. And based off of those main platforms, I'm going to show you which one performed the best. So if you have a Windows coverings company and you're trying to figure out, maybe you have a limited budget, you want to know where to put it, I'm going to let you know right now. So instead of having to watch the video all the way to the end to get that answer, I'm going to give it to you right this second. It is Facebook. Facebook and Instagram really performed very well. The cost per lead was extremely easy to track. The conversion rate, right? So we're doing, and let me be clear on the Facebook. It's a Facebook leads campaign. So there's a get a quote button and it opens up and you can get a quote. I'm going to go over to those and show you the types of ads that we were doing that work so well. Second place was Google. Now, the organic local SEO is really starting to take off. So we think that within maybe another month or two, that's going to be going up there because, as you know, you're not paying for those leads, right? Well, you're paying. I mean, there's always a cost to everything. So you're either paying in time by managing it yourself, or maybe you're paying another marketing agency to do it for you, right? But you're not paying ad spend, so that's kind of important. So the way that we approach everything, we call it hybrid SEO. You can search it online. So hybrid SEO is an approach where at the same time we're doing the organic, we're also doing the paid advertising. And so what this does is, for one, it gets the business owner, you or the client, instant results, right? Really easy trackable, and you also are able to get a lot of data. That's the other thing. When you're running paid advertising campaigns, you get so much data because Google's going to have all the different keywords that work for you. Facebook's going to show you the different audiences that work for you, and all that stuff. So it's always good to if you have the budget, to run both, right? So we're running. Well, back to what hybrid SEO is. So hybrid SEO, like I said, is you're running both a paid campaign while at the same time concentrating on your organic SEO. And what you'll find will happen is your paid advertising is actually going to influence your organic SEO. So this video isn't on hybrid SEO. If you want to learn more about it, look it up. But it was kind of an important thing to mention because we do believe it made a big difference in this case study. So the case study, wherever you're watching this video, will be in a link. You can come check it out. As we go down this page real quick, you're going to notice at the top, I have a lot of the information on the Facebook and Instagram advertising, showing what the cost per leads were. So at the time I put this case study together, which was like maybe a week ago, we were averaging $25 a lead. And this is really good because it's actually gone down a little bit. But let me point out why that's so important. So our clients have shared with us that out of all these leads that they're getting a 90% close rate. So we've taken this under consideration in the case study too. When I told you in the beginning of the video that Facebook and Instagram ads work the best, we were getting some conversions in Google for the same amount, 25 to 30 bucks, but they just weren't converting as well. Now they're converting okay. They're still converting at the high 70, low 80%. So it's not bad. But the Facebook and Instagram form leads, those, like I said, those are converting at 90% and above. So if they say if they get 10 Facebook form submissions, 8 or 9 of them end up being a home consultation, and they say that every time they get a home consultation, they close the sale. So they are able to provide really good pricing and everything, and they got that part down. Our part is just to make sure they get the calls, make sure they get the leads. So the top of the case study is going to talk more about that. Call to action right here. If you want to reach out to us, we'd love to help you with any of this. It's going to have a bunch of social media metrics, kind of like what were the most common products, hardwood shutters, full wood blinds. If you have a windows coverings business, this is going to make sense to you. And then we get into the local SEO and how that has actually started to really grow too. And as we scroll down here, here was the organic SEO rankings have also gone up. Again, we think, a lot of it has to do with just good old fashioned foundational SEO, making sure your site titles and your metas and your H1s are right, making sure you got good site speed, all that other fun stuff. But a lot of it, again, has to do with your running paid ads, and it's kind of garnering some other signals there that are going to be influenced. So reviews was huge, as we all know. It's no secret. Reviews makes a big difference. But in this case study, we talk about how we created these review cards right here. You can order some yourself, and the installers have this card on them, and they're NFC. So basically, after a install, the and if you're a Windows coverings company, here's another little strategy for you. Equip your installers, right? Your installers are the ones that, and it might be you doing it yourself, but your installers are the ones that are building the rapport with the customer. They're usually the last one to see the customer. And if they get a review from the customer on site, they're more likely to leave a review right then. They're happy about everything, whatever your process is, maybe you have another process that works, but we have found that this works really well. We make these cards, they're NFC. The installer taps it on the customer's phone. It brings up the review page right there, and they just go through the process and get a review. So because of these cards, this company right here that we did the case study on was able to really climb up with their reviews. Okay, so let's get over here and talk about what ads are actually working, right? So if we go over here, this is a carousel ad. So if you're building an ad on Facebook, one of the options is a carousel ad. This one was really performing and continues to perform well. It's kind of stagnant. For the most part, videos will almost always perform better. But for some reason, this carousel ad is right up there. This is actually the one that was bringing in $25 leads. So the potential customer can go through the different cards, as you can tell, faux window blinds, you know, um, sheer shades, cellular shades, stylish barn doors. They also sell barn doors, zebra shades. And then right here, the customer can click get a quote, and boom, the quote form opens up right now. Now we still believe on the quote form, you want to have a nice image. You want to, give them a compelling call to action. We beat any quote. And the company that we're working for, it was kind of nice. They really do stand by this. So name all of your main benefits, put them in bullet points, and then right here we have the drop down for what you're interested in, right? So zebra shades, preferred method of contact. So just really quick on that. This was actually added later on the form because we were finding that when the business owner was, or the person, business owner had contacting these people, if they called, sometimes they would have to wait for a call back. Sometimes they weren't getting text. But when we changed this, they always ended up getting a hold of them. But when we changed this and let the customer choose how they wanted to get contacted, it seemed to go a lot smoother. If they wanted a text, they sent a text, they got a text back. If they wanted a call, they got a call back. And then some just wanted email, and those generate email back too. So I'm not going to go through all the steps, but I can fill this out. Let's just say I did. Let's say I click phone call. I'm going to click next. This is actually going to come. I'm actually logged in as Sun Devil Shutters, so that's why it's already filling this out. But if I was logged in under my personal account, it would have my name already filled out, the email already filled out that I opened up my Facebook account with, and my phone number. Again, in this case, before doing the video, I probably, well, you know what? I was getting this preview from Ad Manager, so maybe there was no way of me being logged in as myself. But the point I wanted to make is this is really convenient. That's why these on Facebook forms work so well, because all this is filled out. The customer doesn't have to do that. That's already going to be filled out. And then I click next. There's a privacy policy. I'm going to click submit, and boom, there's a lead. So that one works well. Carousel ads. If you're trying to figure out what ad you should start with a carousel ad. Okay, next. This is some videos that we took on site. So they had the advantage of actually having a showroom and they actually have a factory too. So I know not every window coverings company is going to have this, but this has been working really well. So these two guys are business partners, and they kind of go back and forth, and one will ask questions. Hey, what's the most popular shades right now? And he'll answer it, just kind of go over it. You know what I mean? just the same stuff that you would tell a customer. You're just recording it on video. Again, performing really well. Next one, this is another one. Let me just hit play right here. So this is their showroom, and this works really well too. So we just had the cell phone. We just kind of walk down this aisle, just kind of showing all the different styles, all the different stains, all the different colors, you know. And then we just added some closed captioning. So as I'm going over all this, if at any time you want to talk more about this or maybe work with us, we do all this, so we'd love to help you out with it. But this video is more for stuff you can do for yourself right now. Okay, so there was that. Have a little end screen. Again, always list the benefits. Like, what do you have that is beneficial to this customer? Like, how are you better than your competition? You know what I mean? Always kind of list that stuff. That's at the end of the day. You got to remember, at the end of the day, this is what I realized too. Once I started watching a couple of these blinds videos or working with the blinds company, my Facebook started just filling up with blinds. And so you get to see how much competition is out there. And but if you do this right, it doesn't matter. The competition is just going to be faded in the back. Okay, so this one right here. So if you weren't able to do that kind, you didn't have a showroom to do videos, you most likely can do a carousel, but this one right here is just a simple, little easy, I think Ripple, RIPL.com, just a little video maker. Look, it ends again with some more compelling benefits and all that. This one actually performed really well. This one was bringing in $25 to $30 leads from Facebook as well. So this is a good one. So let me just jump back to this case study. If you go to this case study, or this is actually the report, I'm sorry, let me go right here. Here's the case study. So this case study will be in there, but as you go down, you're going to see the Google. So like I said, so the Google ads, I'm not sure what I said in the beginning of the video, but I guess the cost per conversion is $41.74. Again, this was done last week. We're always improving on this stuff, so I think it did get down to about 25 to 30 on the cost per conversions. But and they're closing. Don't get me wrong, like around 80%. But I told you in the beginning of this video, I was going to let you guys know what worked best, and undoubtedly, out of everything that we're doing right now, anyway, it's the Facebook ads and the Instagram ads. Okay, I'm going to end this with if you ever have any questions, I'm not even going to try to hard sell you. If you just have some questions and you want to set this up yourself, reach out. My phone number is going to be down here. My email is going to be down here. Reach out. And if you would like me and my team to help you out, this is what we do. We love it. We're passionate about it. We're going to make sure you succeed. Your success is our success, as we say. And so, yeah, let's just see if it makes sense to work together. Okay, but I hope you at least got a little something out of this video that you can go use on your own. Have a great rest of your day.